Welcome to North Sydney Council. We understand the planning process can be confusing, so we've put together this short video to introduce the main planning controls and show you where to find them on our website. If you look at the North Sydney Council homepage, under Building and Development, you'll see a menu of planning related information. Among that information are links to the main planning controls. That is our Local Environmental Plan, or LEP, and our Development Control Plan, or DCP. Let's start with the LEP. LEP 2013 is the main or primary planning control for North Sydney Council. It gives the big picture of what can be developed and includes maps such as the zoning map, the heritage map, the building height map, and others. The table of contents shows the issues covered in the LEP. First, note the zoning table or land use table. This lists the types of development that are permitted in each land use zone. For example, it shows whether an area is zoned for commercial or residential use, and if it's residential, whether development can be low, medium, or high density. Then you'll see a section on the principal development standards. These include subdividing land, height limits for buildings, the proportion of total floor space in a building to land size, and guidelines for when these standards may be varied. Then there is the Miscellaneous Provisions section. This includes tree preservation, waterfront development, and regulations for heritage properties, among other things. Then you'll see the General Controls section. This covers areas such as duplexes, the development of apartment buildings, and neighbourhood shopping centres. When reading the LEP, it's important to refer to the dictionary at the back of the document. This provides definitions for the terminology used throughout. Terms such as building height, landscaped area, site area are all given specific definitions. Now let's look at the Development Control Plan, or DCP. DCP 2013 is a planning policy document that contains detailed information in support of the LEP controls. While it's not a legally binding document like the LEP, the guidelines in the DCP are taken into account when assessing a development application. Part A of the DCP includes information on how to submit a development application, how the community will be notified of development applications, and also a detailed description of North Sydney. Part B provides specific guidance for a range of development types and issues, including residential and commercial development, car parking, stormwater management, and heritage properties. And Part C includes the area character statements. These describe each area or neighbourhood and identify important characteristics of each, such as architectural type, streetscape, topography, and typical land uses. These character statements help to define appropriate development in different parts of the North Sydney local government area. Also included are policies on infrastructure specifications for stormwater and driveways, as well as a footpath dining policy, and there's a green roof resource manual. This has been a brief overview of the main North Sydney Council planning controls. Remember, this video is not intended as detailed planning advice. However, reviewing the information available on our website will help you get started and will help you ask the right questions when discussing your planning matters with one of our team.